Shalom, shalom. I want to touch on a little situation that's going on with Russia and then NATO's emergency meeting, if you will, today. I just want to hit the hot spots. I'm losing my voice a little bit, so um, I guess I had a lot to say this weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna get straight to it. I'm gonna hit on the hot spots. What's going on now? I mean, it's all prophecy. The Most High is using Russia, Ukraine. He's using this whole situation to stir the pot, as they say. He's a pot stirrer, if you will, right? He's going to use the least of them to bring them out. All right, but we're gonna read that scripture and we'll get into it. So let's go to Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah 49. Look at that. Yahweh Shai. Jeremiah 49. I'm not just gonna get straight. I'm gonna get straight to the point. We'll start at 16. All right. Well, for context, hold on. For context, we'll start at verse 7, okay? And then I'll go all the way down to like 18 or 19. Verse 7. So for context, this is concerning Edom. Thus said Yahweh our power. Is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Okay. Teman is also a city that was one of Edom's colonies, provinces, land. But Teman is also Esau's grandson. Okay. I just thought about that. I'll pull it up later in Genesis. Okay. So this is for context of who he's talking about. Verse 16. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. So the Most High calling out who he talking about? Esau, Edom. He calling out his bloodline, calling out his grandchildren. What do you do when you about to fight somebody? Or if you into it with somebody, you calling out everybody. Oh, the one who stay over there, who got a sister named Shaniqua, draw that red cutlass or that red regal, you gonna call out everything, where they live, what hood they from, where you think we get that from. That's what the Most High doing. He calling out everything about them. Him, his children, his hood, where he live, what he like to wear. The Most High calling all that out. Okay? Oh, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, calling out his inhabitants, right? Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, another reason why they got this eagle, okay? On all their flags, everything they touch, they own, they slap that ugly ass eagle up there, right? I will bring thee down from thee, said Yahweh. Well, verse 17, I'll get there too. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that go by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. So this is past tense, okay? And this is future prophecy. We're going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Some of us going to be able to fly the elect when the Most High give us this power. And we're going to be on them chariots. Swing low, sweet chariots. We're going to be able to fly back over here to this wicked, devilish country that's soaked in our ancestors' blood. And we're going to fly over this and be looking down with your little great-great-grandchildren and all them. Because we ain't finna die. And you're going to be saying, look at that. Yeah, right there. Texas, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana. Yep, they had us in slavery right there. Yep, we built up that state house. You see that right there? Washington, D.C. Yep, they had us in slavery there. Yeah, they used to cut your great-grandma on them stomach open and let the baby fall out. The Mason-Dixon line. We're going to be able to show our nation of children, like the scripture says, that one man going to be a nation. Can you imagine? We're going to have a nation worth of children, just one of us. Okay? That ain't the point of this, but I'm going to keep going. Verse 18. And it's going to be as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. The neighbor cities thereof, said Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. It's going to be like these zombie movies you see, like The Walking Dead. Nobody gonna be over here. It's gonna be trash. Remember, in Revelations, it said the smoke from when all these countries like NATO, this is what they discussed in NATO, how they gonna try to turn and punish Russia. But the table's gonna turn, they all gonna end up getting on Babylon. We're gonna get there though. And he says the smoke from the fire gonna be ascended up to the heavens. That's how many bombs gonna get dropped on America. The smoke gonna go all the way up to the heavens. They sins have reached the heavens, so that fire, that smoke gonna reach the heavens. Okay? Let me get straight to it. Verse 20, okay? Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahweh, that he taketh against Edom. He letting you know this is exactly who I'm talking about. It ain't no grafting. It ain't no, well, my husband's an Edomite, but he's a believer. That's foolish. So his nation is going to celebrate. Not all of us sin. It don't matter. The Most High sent man, woman, and child. Remember, they had 2-year-old children out there picking cotton. Some of y'all ain't down here in the field or down here across the Mason-Dixon line, so you don't really get to understand it. They had 2- and 3-year-old children, not even in pre-K, out there picking cotton for 10 hours a day. They didn't do nothing. Were they exempt? Okay. Let me keep going. So I'm going to start it over. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahweh, that he taketh against Edom and his purposes, right? Because it's his will, that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman, right? Remember, that's Esau's bloodline. He's talking about everywhere that they live and they bloodline. He's putting it all in one, right? Because it's a parable. I think that's Job chapter 5, verse 11. Everything, some of the things people don't understand that the Most High say are double. Somebody put that in the chat. I think it's Job 5 and 11. Correct me if I'm wrong. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. So they all Edom, but the least of them, the Ukrainians, if you will, the Most High gonna use the least of them to draw who? To draw America out. America ain't been outside in a minute. They ain't been outside since what? Vietnam? Forget all them little wars, all that little Afghanistan and Desert Storm. Man, that ain't nothing. That ain't a world war. America ain't been outside in a while. Now they big and bad. Most High using the least of them to bring them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. So Babylon gonna fall, right? And the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. When these bombs drop, when these nukes drop, can you imagine the screams and the blood and the loud noises from all the roaring waters and all that the Red Sea made? That was loud. People heard that. That was loud. And some people witnessed it. Okay? So it's going to be just like that here. Verse 22. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Basra. Basra was like a capital city in Edom, if you will, in their provinces. It would be equivalent to something like, I don't know, Austin, Texas today, Washington, D.C. Think of whatever your state capital is. I don't know. I think the state capital of California is what? Sacramento? It would be something like that, right? He spread his wings over Basra, and at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pangs. They're gonna be scared. You're gonna walk outside. If I'm able to put this video in here, I will. You're gonna walk outside like this lady in Ukraine in the video. You're gonna be looking for the closest Starbucks, right? Checking your email, checking Instagram, and you're gonna see them Russian and them Chinese and all these other you're gonna see them planes flying over your head, dropping bombs like in the movie Red Dawn. It's gonna happen just like that. Just like that. And all the mighty men, I'm a Marine and okay, well, you ain't a Marine, not up in that plane, because it's not going to be no notice. The scriptures say they going to come up on Babylon, America from every side. You ain't going to have no notice. You're going to wake up to Bombs over Baghdad. Like you outcast. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. For purposes, let me see if I can get that. No, no, I think it's 36. Hold on. Okay, it's 36. Okay. Um Genesis 36, right there, verse 10 and 11. All right. These are the names of Esau's sons, right? Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau. Okay. I'm just skip down because I'm getting to the point. Verse 11. The sons of Eliphaz were Teman. Okay. So that's Esau's grandson. That's who the Most High is talking about. Okay. Let me see. I mean, I might even have time to even just to show because I want people to be able to see in context what's really going on. What was that? What was I just in? Was I in Jeremiah 49? All right, I want people to be able to see that. Okay, let's look at that. Even though I already know example where it is. Okay, look at that. Teman, right? The son of Eliphaz, the grandson of Esau, one of the dukes of Edom. This is where you get Dukes of Hazzard and all that from. The queen just died and they calling all them over there dukes, etc., etc. These people are the Edomites. We are not out here just spewing hate. We're trying to educate and help everyone, at least all of our people. Remember the scriptures say, matter of fact, let's just get right to it. It says all that of them to bring them out. Okay. So in Isaiah 13, when the Most High says, I'll start at Isaiah 13, verse 14. And it shall be as a chased roe and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. It ain't no graft in. If you married to an Edomite, they gonna go stand their ass on the other side of the valley of Jehoshaphat, and you gonna be on one side. You can't just wake up. I can't wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I'm Chinese. I'm a part of the Ming Dynasty. Why? Because I believe in doing yoga and Buddha and all that kind of shit. No, this is your bloodline. Verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. That's joined unto Babylon. You doing Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, or if you joined unto them physically. He's covering both. Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. The same thing that happened to us. When they brought us in captivity, you think they took our wives away and gave them rose petal baths and potpourri? No, they cut their breast off. They cut their stomach open. They let the baby fall out. They did all type of wicked, scientific, witchcraft experiments on their bodies. I feel our sisters on that. I'm with them when they don't want to go to the doctor. They shouldn't. They got a horrible history of that shit. Let's keep going. Verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, the Russians, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. They already dropped the dollar. They run all the gas over on the eastern hemisphere. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eye shall not spare children. And Babylon, America, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all stay vigilant, stay prayed up. There's a couple of more things supposed to happen before this pop off. But hopefully this has been edifying to the elect. Till next time, Most High willing, Shalom.